One of the many bikes that caught my eye at this year's EICMA show was the 2020 Yamaha Tracer 700. Redesigned for 2020, the Tracer 700 now boasts an all-new appearance, styling that I'd describe as future Euro. Previous generations of the Tracer, whilst being great motorcycles, design-wise never really caught my eye. But all this changes with the new 2020 Tracer 700, and I think Yamaha are onto a winner. Two of the keystone goals of the redesigned and re-engineered 700 are enhanced performance and increased comfort. Perusing the specs and looking at the motorcycle from all angles, it certainly appears they've hit the mark. Sporting new bodywork and dual LED projector headlights, the 2020 Tracer 700 certainly has a bolder and more aggressive look, and that front fairing is fitted with a screen that can be adjusted with just one hand. For 2020, Yamaha also claims upgraded adjustable front and rear suspension, comfortable ergonomics, a recontoured dual seat for increased rider and passenger comfort, a more responsive torque-rich CP2 engine, CP2 standing for cross-plane, and if you've ever heard a Yamaha cross-plane engine at full song, you'll know just how glorious they sound. And even though the engine is now EU5 compliant, Yamaha still promises a more sportier and thrilling ride. Yamaha also claims the new Tracer 700 is lightest in its class, and at just 196 kilograms or 432 pounds fully wet, I have no reason to doubt that. A 689cc cross-plane engine in a 196 kilogram fully wet motorcycle, I really want to test ride this bike. The new fairing is also redesigned to offer plenty of wind and weather protection, and provides reduced wind buffeting to the upper body. Did Yamaha just create the perfect sports tourer? Diving into the specs further, we see the 689cc parallel twin produces 54 kilowatts or 72 horsepower at 8,750 RPM and 67 Newton meters or 49 foot-pound at 6,500 RPM. Now be aware there are two versions of this engine. The 54 kilowatt engine is the max power version, but there is a limited power version for restricted license holders or learner riders, which only produces 35 kilowatts or 47 horsepower. In the recent past, we've only had the low power version of the Tracer 700 here in Australia, but I'm really hoping Yamaha gifts us with the full power version for the 2020 model year. Fuel consumption for the 2020 Tracer 700 is listed at 4.3 litres per 100 kilometres or 55 miles per gallon. Rear suspension travel is a healthy 142mm or 5.6 inches. Wheels are 17 inches with a 120mm wide tyre on the front and a 180mm tyre on the rear. Seat height is set at 835mm or 32.8 inches, and the fuel tank capacity is 17 litres or 4.5 US gallons. 2020 brings another motorcycle that is ticking so many boxes for me. If only I could afford to have more than one motorcycle in my garage. Based on what I'm seeing here and the specs I'm reading, it's not hard imagining the new Tracer 700 being equally at home in inner city traffic or putting away some generous country miles. This may sound crazy, but the 2020 Tracer 700 could be a serious contender for replacing my current big twin cruiser. Both visually and on paper, from every angle, the new Tracer 700 is really working for me, and as such, I'm happily adding the 2020 Tracer 700 to the ever-growing list of bikes I like.